Gather for the Tournament is the 14th episode of the Great Saiyaman Saga and the 208th overall episode of the Uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on November 24, 1993. Its original American air date was September 26, 2001. Videl learns to fly properly, whereas Goten has almost completely mastered the art of flight. Goten states that Videl is stronger than her father. The training finishes and Videl now knows how to fly like Goten. Mr. Satan reveals that, not surprisingly, he suspects that Videl is at a boy's house. Days of training pass and the day of the tournament eventually comes. Everyone gathers at the World Martial Arts Tournament and they wait for Goku as they scope out the competition. When Goku appears, everyone is overjoyed to see him, especially Chi-Chi, who tells Goku she missed him so much, to which Goku replies that he's missed her a lot as well. Goku then meets his son, after he points at him saying that the kid looks exactly like him, and while shy for a while, Goten becomes attached to his father quickly, and they begin playing. Fortunately Baba tells Goku that he only has 24 hours to stay on Earth and Goku agrees as Baba wishes Goku good luck. Meanwhile, Videl seems to have warmed up to Gohan and becomes friends with him, or maybe something more than just friends. This bothers Sharpner, who had his mind on Videl. The angry human promises to unmask the Great Saiyaman.
Major events. Number 1. Thanks to the training with Goten, Videl has mastered the flight technique. Number 2. Goten meets Goku for the very first time. Trivia. Number 1. A robot in the form of a long soup-carrying robot transformation from back in the original Dragon Ball appears holding a sign at the World Tournament. Number 2. Dende wears his Kami outfit for the last time in the series. Number 3. While training with Vegeta, Trunks is seen doing one-finger push-ups starting at 9001. This could be a reference to the Vegeta's famous "It's over 9000" quote. Number 4. Videl's second outfit is last seen wearing a black caprice on her outfit until in the next 2 episodes where she wears a black spandex short shorts on her outfit. This appearance is also seen in the beginning of the movie, Broly, The Second Coming.
Camera Shy is the 15th episode of the Great Saiyaman Saga and the 209th overall episode of the Uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on December 8, 1993. Its original American air date was September 27, 2001. Sharpner tries to get a picture of the Great Saiyaman unmasked, so Videl will go out with him. Several attempts to do this are foiled, such as spraying water in Gohan's face, forcing him to take off his glasses, and trying to pull Gohan's glasses off himself, but he is eventually able to get a picture of him without his glasses on thanks to the help of an unnamed boy. However, Piccolo destroys all the cameras in the area, including Sharpner's. A punching machine is used to determine who the 16 fighters in the tournament will be. Mr. Satan, who automatically gets one of those 16 spots, scores a 137. Goku, Krillin, Android 18, and Piccolo each give it a light tap and get in the 200s of it. Android 18 originally scored a 774, but they told her that the machine is busted. Vegeta does not hold back at all, and when he punches the machine, it is destroyed. Thus, all 5 of them qualify for the tournament.
Trivia. Number 1. The people in the scene where the crowd starts chanting, "Go Satan," seems to be a recycled and recolored scene from the movie Dragon Ball Z, BoJack Unbound. Number 2. When Sharpner tries to jump on Saiyaman from above, he misses because Gohan bends down and picks up Frog Captain Ginyu. Number 3. It is revealed by Krillin in this episode that Android 17 and Android 18 were once human but were turned into androids by Dr. Taro. Number 4. When Goku, Gohan, Trunks, Goten, Vegeta, Krillin, Android 18, and Piccolo enter the area full of fighters. Among the many fighters is an anthropomorphic leopard. Number 5. A man who strongly resembles mercenary Tao is seen standing right behind Goku as all the fighters entering the tournament are being addressed by a tournament staff member before the punching machine is brought out. Number 6. Android 18's score on the punching machine, 774, could possibly be a reference to the current year that the View Sagas took place. Number 7. Android 18's number drawn for the punching machine is the number 18.
The World Tournament is the first episode of the World Tournament Saga and the 210th overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on December 15th, 1993. Its original American air date was September 28th, 2001. The episode begins with each of the Z fighters measuring their strength by a punching machine. However, Vegeta does not hold back like the rest and the contest ends with him walking away from the machine he just obliterated. Apart from the Z fighters, all the other contestants are scared out of their wits. Even the judges cannot comprehend what they have just seen. Goku then suggests that they head to the junior tournament. Vegeta agrees to this. On the way, they meet up with Gohan and Videl. Krillin cannot help but crack jokes about the two. When they left, Gohan tells Videl who his dad is and how he got to the tournament. After hearing this, Videl says that she needs to lie down. At the World Martial Arts Tournament, the World Tournament announcer is reviving up the audience. He shows what the winner and runner-up will get as their prizes, and he gives the winner an extra bonus, an opportunity to face Mr. Satan in an exhibition match. Mr. Satan then enters the stadium with the grand over-exaggerated entrance. In his grand finale he slips and falls on the ring. He seems to be in considerable pain. After rolling in pain for a while, he regains composure to announce that he was just joking. After that, a TV blimp entered the stadium. The announcer stated that this video had the coverage of the Cell games that no one has seen before. The video is revealed to be a cheap imitation of what happened, since they have really bad VAs and cheap figures instead of actual people. Many things are changed, including the ending, which shows Mr. Satan beating Cell. Vegeta and Piccolo are quite upset at how goofy they looked like on TV. After the video, Mr. Satan is nowhere to be seen, as he is embarrassed after he saw how bad his figure looked. Meanwhile, in the junior tournament waiting room, Goten and Trunks are trying to decide what they would do with the money if they win. Then, a few teenagers surround Goten and Trunks. Their leader is revealed to be fighting Trunks in the first round, and he wants to scare him. He does so by punching Trunks and stopping an inch from Trunks' hair. Trunks then gives the leader, Idasa, an insult. Next, the fighting begins, and it is pretty amateur, considering that in one battle, one fighter hid behind the announcer. Finally, it is Trunks' turn. He is shown to be facing off against Idasa. After exchanging a few words, Trunks attacks with a slide kick, and then he kicks him in the air. Idasa lands in the ring, but he is knocked out cold.
Major events: Trunks knocks Idasa, a 15-year-old contestant with corny jokes, out cold with 2 kicks. Trivia Number 1. Krillin cracking jokes about Gohan and Videl may be his revenge on Gohan for telling everyone on Kami's lookout in the episode Goku's decision that Krillin was in love with Android 18. Number 2. Toribot can be seen in the audience directly before the presentation. Number 3. ZTV's Waves and Rocks logo is a parody of the Toei logo. Number 4. In the English dub, Gohan didn't tell Videl Goku died, so she assumed they divorced and he was with another woman. In the Japanese dub, he did off screen.
Trunks vs. Goten is the second episode of the World Tournament Saga and the 211th overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. It first aired on December 22nd, 1993. Its original American air date was October 2nd, 2001. After the end of the fight between Webley and Biontet, Goten gets to his fight with Ico's The World Tournament announcer immediately recognizes Goten as Goku's son, amazed by the resemblance. As the fight begins, Goten easily blocks Ico's attacks with one hand. Icos turns up the speed, but Goten continues to block him easily and finally knocks him out with a single punch to the chin. Angered by Bulma's mocking, Idasa and Ico's mother comes after her, but gets knocked out by Chi-Chi. Trunks and Goten continue to easily advance through the tournament until they face each other in the finals. Trunks and Goten promise not to go easy on each other because they're friends, and then their battle begins. As the championship begins between Goten and Trunks, the punching machine is finally fixed, and Gohan and Videl must continue to wait in line. Various members of the crowd choose a side to root for, and it is revealed that Mr. Satan will have an exhibition match with the winner of the junior division. Trunks and Goten bow and put in their 2 cents as the battle begins. Mr. Satan recognizes the resemblance between Goten and Goku. The crowd is speechless as the 2 finalists seem stronger than most people in the adult division. Gohan and Videl finally arrive to witness the fight between Trunks and Goten. Goten and Trunks are able to fight on par with each other, and the crowd watches, speechless. Goten shows his fighting skills by creating a move during the match called Assault. Charging at each other, Trunks and Goten throw attacks and counter-attacks at one another at high speed. For the first part of the match, it's an even deadlock. The audience is left in awe at the amazing fight, and even Goku is impressed by how good the 2 boys are. The crowd then bursts into cheering as their awe turns into excitement. Best of the Boys is the 3rd episode of the World Tournament Saga and the 212th overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on January 12, 1994. Its original American air date was October 3, 2001. The episode starts as Trunks and Goten start the final round of the junior division. Mr. Satan stares at the 2, saying that the boys are like the ones in the Cell game 7 years ago. The 2 start to float in the air. Trunks and Goten land on the stadium floor. Trunks fires a double buster blast at Goten. He misses and the blast is controlled up. Goten uses a Kamehameha blast at Trunks that blasts a hole in the roof, impressing Trunks. They start fighting again, but Trunks asks Goten, "No more energy blasts, okay?" And Goten agrees. The 2 get each other in a stranglehold, but Trunks is stronger. He wants Goten to give up. No dice. Instead, Goten goes Super Saiyan, breaking the hold. Goku is amazed that his second son can go Super Saiyan at his age. Vegeta tells Goku that was not fair. The people do not know what they saw. Mr. Satan is stunned that the kid can do what Goku, future Trunks, Vegeta, and then 11-year-old Gohan can do. Trunks is enraged and says that he can beat Goten without his left arm. The battle rages on. The 2 fight until Trunks shoots another beam at Goten, which misses. The 2 fight until Goten tries to headbutt Trunks, but he dodges and goes Super Saiyan and hits Goten with a left-handed energy sphere. Goten is thrown into the stands and loses the fight. Trunks wins the 1 million Zen'in, and Goten wins 500,000, and Bulma cheers for Trunks' victory. Goten is angry that Trunks used his left hand, even though he said he wouldn't, but Trunks bribes him with the offer of 3 free toys. Trunks now faces Mr. Satan, who is too afraid to come out, but does after his fans cheer for him. After Satan comes out, Vegeta makes a joke. He says that houseplants are stronger than Mr. Satan, which Gohan tries to pass off as a joke, not an insult to Videl.
Major events. Number 1. Goku finds out that his 7-year-old son is a Super Saiyan, and later Vegeta's son, Trunks, is also a Super Saiyan after he defeated his son in the finals of the tournament. Number 2. Videl sees a Super Saiyan Goten for the first time in person, excluding the Z fighters during the Cell games on TV. Number 3. Trunks defeats Goten, making him the Junior Division champion. Trivia. Number 1. Vegeta's joke about houseplants being stronger than Mr. Satan, a possible reference to the sableman he and Nappa used. Number 2. When Vegeta places his right hand on Goku's shoulder, his glove is missing.